Hello guys, welcome to episode 22 of Hogwarts Legacy. I decided what I'm gonna do a side quest for Deek to get some threstrals.
Hello, Deek. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
Just need to rescue a male one because I got given a female one. I was hoping for that. So where is it going? Up here. Oh, fast travel to here.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Which one? Second is with getting the thestral. I use my hippogriff.
Past the high wing!
I'll get the thing so I can come here again if I ever need to. Fast travel point. Could have just ran here, but there we go, got that one. So I just need a male thestral.
Leviosa! Confringo! Defendo!
Right.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
A male thestral. On a quest for some cat things earlier, and also some food and things. Fluffer and the needles. They're both shiny, them too. You do, so
Leviosa! Arresto momentum.
come here, male thestral.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Then 2 Tomes and Scrolls. That's Hogwarts. And then fast travel here. I thought this would be a quick one for you
Sometimes
guys.
It seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
So I always get lost where I need to go. This way. Oh, no. Round and down. Oh, I lost my knocking shit over.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deek with the thestrals.
sell that shit to get my
Let me know if
money
there's
back.
anything else I can do to help.
Fast travel to Hogwarts again. Remember requirement. Oops.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deek when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deek never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deek know once you've bred them.
So let me get my stuff I will need. That'll do me for now. Let's go inside. Without anything running around. So, get my feeder. New area. So, fill that up. Get tie box one. Now the feeder pen. Too far. I'll put it in this water, shall I? Come on. Maybe I'll awkward there. That'll do. I'll need to remove the threshold from this place. So it gives me space in here. No.
I'll look after you.
I don't want them toads in here. Then I need to interact. Use the breeding pen, so for now I'll leave that as that. Got 24 minutes before I have to speak to Deek. I thought that was a pretty quick one, so let's talk to, what's he called? Sabastian. And got me good spells up again. That one. No. So it's that one I want to say. Defense the guard tower. And then it shouldn't be too far away. Let's lay down here, so that's sweet. Hey,
You'll
buddy.
never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Right,
Ominous.
see me.
We were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sabastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Right, talk to him. Oh, damn it.
I am not letting this go.
Wrecking the place.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I would agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Right. I shall go learn a new spell in a moment, guys. After I exit this. I'm in my second phase class. Even though I can't do anything here. So the Beast Quest.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, I need to equip it, don't I? Seeing this in my ear. Just so used to just wandering in. Not gonna let me do. There we go. Cute little moon calf in it. Nice blue eyes.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh, can't say I'm...
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
Yes.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and
Damn
steady
right, I'm using
wand
it on
movements.
enemies.
Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let's put it into practice, shall we?
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Thank you, Professor. And now let's go to help Poppy Sweet in, because this episode is too quite short. This is going to be a good one for us. Bit past level 19, aren't I? Nice. 24. World map. So up here I go. So fast travel up here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh. Step. High wing. So look at me, Poppy. I'm on high wing. Where are you going?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me.
Did you not just see her?
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think
How
she
about me,
worries I'll
Poppy?
do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
I'll get more leech blood. Oh no! Not good. Oh, I'm gonna fail it then. More leeches for me, please.
This is
Oh
odd.
no.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
As Aragorn said, don't disturb Boromir, don't disturb the water from Lord of the Rings.
Pelt. Poor
Or the big
beasts.
squid thing will attack me.
Still
The
smoking.
dugbog.
They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Come on then, Poppy.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see
Sneaky.
us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Oh, Poppy actually helped me out here. Destroying them. You look that way, my friend.
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. Ah! The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts. Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
Thank you for turning around, my friend. I'm encumbered here.
Betting on the dragon.
You can't keep your eyes off a the troll you are.
How are you looking, my friend? Sneaky, sneaky.
Do you really think
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Got sneaky again in a minute. Fuck like that, shall I?
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it. Don't know what Victor was sinking straight in a bucket.
You're stunned and yet it's starting to bring the bubble.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't gonna get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is gonna get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside enemies. Someone's here.
Why you...
Bombarder.
Oh, you bugger. Oh, you Poppy. Where's that enemy? Oh, you killed him. Nice one, Poppy. Sneaky time again.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
Shall.
What I wouldn't give to be a Demiguise right now.
Yo, shut up, Mr. Moon, with that comment.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
No, I'm fine with that.
Hello, Hamora.
Come on, stop there.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Let's do some good stuff. Maybe that one. Goblins there. Grab this then. Get my main plan. Get my baby.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. You're not.
Stop right there!
Get to my babies. Get to my babies. Ooh, freaking hell. See this, Animagus. I wish I could get that spell.
We don't have time. We need to free her
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Munch. That dragon detected us there.
Incendio!
This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving
Everybody
lot.
is
I'm sorry to say
dead.
that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
What's this? Alright guys, that's what I'll call this episode then. Saw some bit of a side quest, talked to Sabastian about the new unforgettable curse and helped the dragon.
It's time you learned the transformation spell.
So you
you've
call it here.
completed the required tasks